Well, that's annoying. I just recorded an entire video and apparently I had accidentally hit the button twice, so it recorded and then stopped recording immediately. That's always fun. Welcome to week 4, English 101. One really housekeeping issue to get out of the way right off the bat. I know I'm a little behind on grading. I apologize for that. It's been a crazy couple of weeks, but I do plan to get caught up this week, so look for your grades on your assignments this week. Um, Last week you got an introduction, may have been some review for some of you, but hopefully it was interesting. This week we're diving a little bit further in. You're going to learn about some things a little bit more in depth, or things maybe you haven't heard of before. One of those things being the rhetorical triangle. It's really important to understand the relationship between the speaker or the writer, however it is that the argument is being disseminated, the audience, the people receiving the argument, the reader in some cases, and the topic itself. What is it that's being argued? It's really important to understand the relationship between the three, because the argument can be quite a bit different depending on that relationship. For instance, if you are trying to persuade your friends of something, that's going to look different than if you're trying to persuade your grandparents or your parents of something. Your language is going to be different. The way you go about the argument is going to be different. The appeals that you lean on might be different. So it's important to be able to recognize that relationship and not only use it to your advantage, but recognize how that might have affected an argument that's already been, published or spoken, or whatever the case may be. In addition to that, you're going to be checking out the list of essential elements in an argument. Each of those elements is very important in order to have a strong argument. Some of them are, in fact, most of them are, like the list says, essential to even have an argument to begin with, especially the first one, which is a debatable issue. You have to have a debatable issue in order to come up with some sort of argument on one of the sides of said issue. And you're also going to take a look at what techniques you can use for a close reading of a text. So that'll be in there. One of the activities this week, I believe it's 2.2, it's asking you to apply the rhetorical triangle to 4 different articles. I'm only asking you to do 2 of those, number 1 and number 4, because those are the ones that we read. We did not read 2 and 3, so you are not expected to do the assignment for the full assignment for 2 and 3. Just 1 and 4. But give me a nice, thorough discussion of each of the elements of the rhetorical triangle in that activity. The other activities are pretty self-explanatory, so those ones I don't think I need to say a whole lot about. And that's about all I have for this week. So hopefully you enjoy this week's reading and work, and I will talk to you all again soon. Bye-bye.